Cool Teacher Report is brought to you by John Price Law Firm.
Septima P. Clark Academy students say their teacher, Miss Grace Berry, has a unique approach. She keeps them engaged, focused, and comfortable, and mixes in a little bit of comedy while they excel in a rigorous classroom setting.
I had a chance to meet her. She really is fantastic. Some even call her class life-changing. News 2's Octavia Mitchell is on James Island for our Cool School Teacher of the Week.
For me, education is the building of a person. Education is power.
Welcome to Miss Grace Barry's English class here at Septima P. Clark Academy.
Why do you think he was crying at the end?
Because he realized and then he ripped up the picture.
Yes. Where students are engaged in a discussion about the play 12 Angry Men.
Let's think back to the beginning, the first vote they have the entire play. How do they vote? Was it by secret ballot? Was it
like 12? Secret? No, 11 to 1.
11 to 1, but how do they physically vote? Do they They raise their hands.
Miss Barry is in her 5th year at Clark Academy, an academic alternative program in Charleston County School District. The 80 students here are still enrolled in their zoned high schools, but have small class sizes at Clark and more individualized instruction, and students apply to attend Clark.
I think the small environment allows me to really build connections with every single human being in the building.
And began her career here at Clark after the pandemic in 2020. And in that time, she has earned prestigious awards and top recognition.
Just because it's an alternative program doesn't mean they're getting a lesser education. For me, there's this really strong sense of how do I help these kids, not just as learners, but as people? And how do I enable them to feel competent and proud of?
I'm very passionate about her students. She cares about them and their success. She works really hard to make sure that they get what they need and have what they need. And then she builds great relationships. Kids love her class, and she's always willing to have an open door and accept them in. So she's great.
Barry says she believes all students can be successful.
There really should never be a discrepancy between kindness and rigor. My kids can always talk to me. My kids can always approach me. I'm not a friend, but I am friendly. I draw very strong boundaries with them. But just because I'm kind and funny and humorous doesn't mean that I don't care about their education.
During the summer, Barry teaches at the Juvenile Detention Center, and she is an adjunct professor at the Citadel. She describes her teaching style as sort of a comedy routine.
I like to joke that I'm a stand-up comic who tricks their kids into learning. What the kids don't really notice, at least at first, is that I am being a little ridiculous on purpose. And they often don't realize that. They just think I'm kind of very, very weird when they first meet me. And then they realize, oh wait, she's kind of playing us. Like, now we're learning, and we didn't even realize we were learning.
I feel like Ms. Berry has more of a actual emotional connection with all of her students, and she decides that she doesn't treat us like just students. She treats us like actual friends, and like we could actually talk to her, and she's one of my favorite teachers.
She's a very good teacher. She's very nice. She's sweet.
She make English fun. Like, she make me engaged in it a lot. Like, she made me start reading books.
Building a love for reading and changing lives.
Oh, she changed me a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I not take a lot of stuff serious at one point in time, and it changed my whole perspective out of school.
I'm not just here to teach them where commas go, right? I'm here to teach them how to think critically about the world and not just take what's in front of them at face value. I'm here to teach them that they're worth something, that they're valuable, and that people want them in their lives, and that their thoughts are worth something. To me, the best teachers in my life have not just been teachers that teach me how to write an essay very well. They're the teachers who teach me how to write an essay because I have something to say. And I always want my kids to know they have something to say.